Hey Capricorn, welcome back. I hope you're doing well today because we need to talk about something really important. This reading is going to explore what's truly in their heart right now, what they've been wanting to say to you after all this time you've spent apart. I know separation can feel heavy, especially when you're left wondering what the other person is thinking, what they're feeling, if they still care. So let's dive into the cards together and see what messages are coming through for you today. Before we start, I just want you to take a moment, ground yourself, think about this person, this connection, this situation that's been on your mind. The cards are going to speak directly to what's happening in their inner world right now. Let's see what they want you to know, alright? The first card I pulled for you is the Ace of Pentacles. When I saw this card come out, I felt this wave of relief honestly because this is such a grounded, stable, real energy. The Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings in the material world. Yes, but it's also about someone recognizing value, recognizing worth, recognizing that something tangible and real exists between you two. This person, after all the time apart, has come to a realization. They're seeing your connection not as some fleeting fantasy or temporary situation, but as something that has actual substance, actual potential, actual value. Let me tell you what I'm picking up here. During the separation, this person has been doing some serious reflection. They've been thinking about what you brought to their life, what you represented, what you offered them. The Ace of Pentacles suggests they're now understanding that what you had together wasn't just emotional or spiritual. It was something they could build on. They want you to know that they see the potential for something solid with you. They're thinking about real commitment, real investment, real foundation. This isn't someone who's just reminiscing about good times. This is someone who's actively considering what a future with you could look like in very practical terms. The energy here feels like they're saying, I know what we had was real. I know what you're worth. I've been apart from you and I realize now that you offered me something genuine, something I should have held onto more carefully. The Ace of Pentacles is the seed of manifestation in the physical realm. They want to plant something new with you. They want to offer you something tangible, something you can actually hold onto this time. Maybe in the past things felt uncertain or unstable, but what they want you to know now is that they're ready to approach this differently. They're ready to show you through actions, not just words, that they value what you bring to the table. I'm also getting that they might want to tell you about changes in their own life. The Ace of Pentacles can indicate new opportunities, new starts in career, finances, or life direction. They might feel like they're finally in a place where they can offer you more than they could before, like they've been working on themselves, building something, creating stability in their own world so that they have something real to bring to a potential reunion or conversation with you. There's this sense of I'm ready now, I wasn't before, but I am now. The second card that came through is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so when this card appears after the Ace of Pentacles, the message becomes even clearer and honestly quite touching. The Ten of Cups is the card of emotional fulfillment, harmony, lasting happiness, the kind of joy that comes from deep emotional connection. This person wants you to know that when they think about their ideal future, when they imagine what true happiness looks like for them, you are in that picture. They're not just thinking about casual connection or temporary comfort. They're thinking about lasting emotional fulfillment with you. During this time apart, this person has been confronting what happiness truly means to them. The Ten of Cups doesn't show up unless someone has done some real soul searching about what they want from life, from love, from connection. What they want to tell you is that the separation has made them realize how much you contributed to their sense of peace, their sense of joy, their sense of home. That's the energy of the Ten of Cups. It's that feeling of coming home to someone, that feeling of this is where I belong. This is what I've been searching for. I'm getting very strong emotions here. This person might be feeling somewhat vulnerable about these realizations. The Ten of Cups represents their deepest emotional truth right now, which is that they see you as someone who could complete their vision of a happy life. They might want to tell you that they miss the way things felt when you were together. They miss the harmony, the understanding, the emotional safety you provided. But it's more than just missing you. It's recognizing that what you had together was special, was rare. was the kind of connection people spend their whole lives looking for. What's beautiful about this card following the Ace of Pentacles is that it shows their feelings aren't just nostalgic or idealistic. They're grounded in reality. They want emotional fulfillment, and they're willing to build something real to support it. They want you to know that their feelings for you run deep. This isn't surface-level attraction or convenience. This is someone who's envisioning a life where you're partners in the truest sense, where you build something beautiful together, where you create that 10 of Cups energy of mutual support, shared joy, and lasting love. They might also want to express that they've been carrying you in their heart this whole time. Even during the separation, even when you weren't in contact, you never really left their emotional world. The 10 of Cups suggests that their heart has been pointing back to you consistently, reminding them of what you shared, what you could still share. There's this sense of I know what makes me happy, and it's you. I know what feels right, and it's us together. They want you to know that their feelings haven't faded or diminished with distance and time. If anything, the separation has clarified just how important you are to their emotional well-being. Now the third card is the King of Pentacles. This is really interesting because we're seeing a progression here in the Pentacles suit. We started with the Ace, that seed of potential and new beginning. Now we're seeing the King, which represents mastery, stability, provision, and mature masculine energy in the material world. What this person wants to tell you is that they've grown. They've matured. They've become someone who can actually provide the stability and security that a real relationship requires. The King of Pentacles is someone who has their life together. They're financially stable, emotionally mature, and they understand the value of commitment. This person wants you to know that the time apart hasn't been wasted. They've been working on themselves. They've been building their empire, so to speak, getting their affairs in order, becoming the kind of partner who can offer you something substantial. There's this energy of I'm established now, I can give you the life you deserve. I can be the partner you need me to be. This card often appears when someone has been focused on their career, their finances, their material stability during a separation. They might want to tell you about accomplishments they've achieved, goals they've reached, ways they've improved their life circumstances. But underneath all of that practical information, what they really want to say is look at what I've built, look at who I've become. I did this partly because I want to be worthy of you. I want to be able to provide for you. I want to show you that I'm serious about creating a stable future. The King of Pentacles is also about reliability and follow-through. In the past, maybe there were promises that weren't kept, commitments that felt shaky, words that weren't backed up by actions. This person wants you to know that's changed. They want to demonstrate through consistent action that they're dependable now. They understand that love isn't just about feelings, it's about showing up, being present, following through on your word, creating safety through reliability. They want to tell you I'm that person now, you can count on me. I won't let you down again. There's also this sense of wanting to take care of you. The King of Pentacles is a provider, a protector, someone who finds joy in supporting the people they love. This person might want to express that they think about ways they could make your life easier, better, more comfortable. They want to be in a position where they can offer you support, whether that's emotional, financial, practical, or all of the above. They see themselves as someone who could enhance your life in tangible ways. Someone who could be a partner in building something lasting and secure. The fourth card coming through is the Seven of Pentacles. This card just deepened everything we've been seeing. The Seven of Pentacles is about patience, assessment, long-term investment, and waiting for results. This person wants you to know that they've been thinking about this connection for a long time. They haven't just moved on or forgotten about you. They've been in this contemplative space, evaluating what you had together, considering what it could become, weighing their options and their feelings very carefully. The Seven of Pentacles shows someone standing back and looking at what they've planted, what they've invested in, what they've been cultivating. This person has been treating the memory of your connection, the possibility of your future together, like something precious that they're tending to in their mind and heart. They want you to know that you've been on their mind constantly. They've been processing, reflecting, trying to figure out the right approach, the right timing, the right words to say to you. What's significant here is that this card indicates they understand that real love, real connection, real relationship takes time to develop properly. They're not interested in rushing back into something without having done the inner work. They want to tell you that they've been patient, they've been thoughtful, they've been considering every angle of this situation. The separation wasn't just dead time. It was a period of evaluation and growth. They've been asking themselves important questions like, what do I really want? What can I offer? How do I need to change? What does this person deserve from me? The Seven of Pentacles also suggests some frustration though. This person might want to express that the waiting has been hard for them too. They've been standing back, giving things time, trying to be patient and strategic, but part of them has been struggling with the distance. There's this energy of, I've been waiting for the right moment, I've been preparing, I've been working on myself, I've been trying to become the person who deserves another chance with you. They want you to know that their patience has purpose. They haven't been passive or indifferent. They've been actively working toward being ready for a real conversation, a real reconnection, a real chance at making things work. I'm also picking up that they might want to discuss timing with you. The Seven of Pentacles is very much about the question of when. When is the right time to reach out? When is the right time to try again? When will the investment pay off? This person has been grappling with these questions. They want you to know that if they haven't reached out yet, or if their communication has been limited, it's not because they don't care. It's because they're trying to respect the process, trying to make sure they approach you when they're truly ready to offer something real and lasting. The fifth card is the Three of Cups. Now this card brings a completely different energy into the reading, and honestly it made me smile when I pulled it because there's so much joy here. The Three of Cups is about celebration, friendship, community, shared happiness, and emotional connection with others. What this person wants to tell you is that when they imagine a future with you, they see brightness, they see laughter, they see celebration. They see the two of you not just in isolation but integrated into each other's lives, meeting each other's friends, celebrating milestones together, creating memories. This card suggests that one of the things they miss most about you is the joy you brought into their life, the fun you had together, the way you could make them laugh, the way being with you felt like a celebration rather than a burden. They want you to know that they remember the good times vividly. Those memories have sustained them through the separation. They want to create more of those moments with you. They want to get back to that place of easy joy and natural connection. The Three of Cups also indicates they might want to tell you about support they've received during this time apart. Maybe they've talked to friends about you, about the situation, about their feelings. Maybe their friends have encouraged them to reach out, to not let you go, to fight for this connection. There's this sense that the people close to them see how much you mean to them, how different they are when they talk about you, how much they light up at the mention of your name. They want you to know that it's not just them who values you. The people who know them best have witnessed the impact you have on their life. What's really touching about this card is it shows they don't just want to be romantic partners with you. They want to be friends. They want to be companions. They want that Three of Cups energy of mutual support, shared interests, celebrating each other's wins, being there for each other through everything. They see you as someone who enhances their life on multiple levels, not just as a romantic interest but as a genuine friend, someone they enjoy spending time with, someone who makes life better just by being in it. There might also be a message here about wanting to integrate you into their life more fully. Maybe in the past, you were kept separate from other areas of their world. Now they want to change that. They want their people to know you, to love you, to see what they see in you. The Three of Cups is about opening up, sharing your joy with your community, bringing people together. They want you to be woven into the fabric of their life, not kept in a separate compartment. The sixth card, the final card in this reading, is the Page of Swords. Okay, so this card is about communication, messages, truth-seeking, and mental clarity. This is the card that tells me what they actually want to do about all these feelings we've been discussing. The Page of Swords wants you to know that they're working up the courage to reach out. They have things they need to say to you. They've been formulating their thoughts, trying to find the right words, preparing for a conversation they know needs to happen. The Page of Swords brings youthful energy, sometimes nervous energy, into communication. This person might be feeling somewhat anxious about reaching out to you. They're not sure how you'll receive them. They're worried about saying the wrong thing, being rejected, or making the situation worse. But what they want you to know is that they are going to communicate. They're gathering their courage, clarifying their thoughts, and preparing to speak their truth to you. The message is coming, the words are being organized, the reach out is being planned. What's important about the Page of Swords is its honest energy. This isn't someone who's going to play games or manipulate. They want to have a real conversation with you. They want to be direct about their feelings, their realizations, their hopes for the future. They've learned that clarity and honesty are essential. They don't want to waste your time or their own with vague hints or mixed signals. When they do reach out, they're going to be straightforward about where they stand, what they want, what they're willing to offer. The Page of Swords also suggests they might have questions for you. They want to know where you stand. They want to understand your feelings, your perspective, your boundaries, your hopes. This isn't going to be a one-sided monologue. They genuinely want a dialogue with you. They want to hear you as much as they want to be heard. There's respect in this energy, a recognition that you're a separate person with your own valid thoughts and feelings about this situation. I'm also getting that they might reach out through written communication first. The Page of Swords is associated with messages, texts, emails, letters. Don't be surprised if you receive something written from them before a face-to-face conversation happens. They might find it easier to organize their thoughts in writing, to say everything they need to say without getting overwhelmed by emotion or stumbling over words. Whatever form the communication takes, the key message is it's coming. They have things to tell you, questions to ask you, conversations they need to have with you. So Capricorn, let me bring all these cards together for you because the message is really cohesive and honestly quite hopeful. What this person wants to tell you after all this time apart is that they've realized your value. They see you as someone worth building something real with, someone who represents their vision of emotional fulfillment, someone they want to provide for and support. They've been using this time apart to grow, to mature, to become someone worthy of the connection you could share. They've been patient, reflective, working on themselves, waiting for the right moment. They remember the joy you brought to their life. They miss that energy. They want to create more beautiful memories with you. And finally, they're preparing to actually communicate all of this to you. They're finding their courage, clarifying their thoughts, getting ready to reach out. The overall message is one of genuine care, serious intention, real growth. This isn't someone who's casually reminiscing or temporarily lonely. This is someone who has done deep work during your separation, who has come to understand what you mean to them, who is preparing to show up for you in ways they might not have been able to before. The cards are showing someone who's ready to build something lasting with you, who wants to move forward with clarity, honesty, commitment. Now, I want you to trust your own intuition here. You know this person. You know the history between you. Only you can decide if you're open to hearing from them, if you're willing to consider reconnection, if you believe in the possibility of something real being built between you. The cards are showing their current energy, their current intentions, but you have free will. You get to choose how you respond when or if they reach out. If you've been waiting for a sign about where this person stands, I'd say this reading is pretty clear. They care, they've grown. They're planning to communicate, whether that happens tomorrow or next month. The energy is building toward contact, toward conversation, toward them expressing what's been in their heart throughout the separation. Take some time to think about what you want, what your boundaries are, what you need to hear from them. Because when that communication comes, you'll want to be clear about your own position. This reading is about their feelings, but your feelings matter just as much.